What's going on, everybody? Today I want to take you behind the scenes as we prepare for a photo story that we're going to be producing sometime tomorrow at a typewriter place. So I wanted to give you guys a look into pre-production, what gear we're going to be taking, head on over to the location so that we can see what it looks like, so we know what we need to bring, and tell you guys what's going on. So with me today, Todd. Todd's working hard. No, he's not. Steven's working hard, and Dan's all the way in there. But yeah, I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go see what's going on. Hey Todd.
Yeah.
You ready to roll out?
Yeah.
That's the wrong way, Todd. The door's the other way.
I'm waiting for you to go.
That looks so good. Look at the bokeh. Todd, really, look at the bokeh here.
I can't see it.
There, I flipped the screen around.
It's Frank.
Boop. Ready, Steven? Hey, look, I'm parked right out front.
Are we there yet? Jared, are we there yet? Jared, are we there yet? Jared.
No!
Jared, are we there yet? Jared?
No.
Jared?
No.
Jared?
No.
Now?
I will turn this car around. I will smack you like when I was a kid in the back seat of the car and was acting up. There could be a smack that may have happened. May or may not have happened. A couple times. So we've driven all the way to South Philly where Rocky ran down the road and was running. And yeah, so South Philly's actually where Gino's and Pat's are, those steak places that you should probably never eat because they're not that good. There's plenty of other good steak places, but we're heading over to Philly Typewriter. That's where I took my old typewriter, which is actually from 1919 that they're fixing up right now. And that's how I discovered this place and realized that it would be a cool place to go make a photo story of. And so we're doing pre-production today, and we're about to walk in.
Usually 3 of you here all together, or is there more people?
The 6 of us probably, yeah, the 6 of us all together.
There's 6.
There's 4 guys working for us.
Would there
There's
be...
Brian and myself. There'll be many more guys here on Thursday though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Probably the less the better is just so we're not...
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I just don't want to get anyone's way. That's
Oh, no, that's fine. Like,
He said that you could do up here, downstairs, you could fake it. He's got the whole day dedicated to you.
Cool. And these workstations look great.
Exactly. I think you get him to actually work on one.
Yeah, and there's plenty of different spaces to work.
Yeah. Wow, look at these stairs.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
so,
See, I love the way it looks in here.
I think upstairs is...
No, I know, but for...
I got, like we've got a machine apart. This is my bench. It's kind of like, it's all...
Yeah. Just me filming you is tough down here.
Oh, I know.
But what about
Even though
here?
you've got that too, the stairs.
I mean...
Yep.
Depending on, you run around like a maniac.
Well, there's not much running I'll do.
We've only
But...
been here 3 months. We're already running out of space. So. This is more storage. Machines are waiting.
Wow.
Well, not awaiting refurbishment and painting. Wow. These are all
So these are all Selectrics.
These are all Selectrics that we plan to rebuild.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And lots of Underwoods.
Yeah.
What's that for?
It's a vacuum.
This is so we've got a shop vac connected to it.
Oh wow.
We put dirtier machines we put in and close the door,
Just
and then we
sucks
have
everything.
a compressor, so we blow out the filth. Some of these machines, they come in absolutely
Like mine.
filthy.
Wow.
Yours needed it.
Mine has been sitting for 50 years.
Yours needed it. Yeah.
Wow, look at that one.
This is these are all parts machines, so just like a scrapyard for cars. Like
Yeah.
we're stripping them down for using them for parts.
Wow. So I think there's the possibility of him starting upstairs, maybe doing a couple photos down here as well.
What do you think about like some kind of interviewing down in a graveyard?
I think upstairs.
Well, we could talk about the grave. You could talk about the
cinematic,
graveyard.
That's all.
You could come in here and get the B-roll, and upstairs
Of
we can
course.
shoot that and then just cut in that stuff.
Yeah, it's just real tight. I won't be able to use. You have your 28 though.
24. I got the 24. I've got the 35. and the 14 to 24.
Yeah, I mean, we can see what works. We might be able to. But if I'm shooting with the 24, I'm probably shooting not wide open, but close to it, just to get some
B-roll, right? You're not talking interview.
Well, I was saying if we do an interview down here, I could possibly do that as well. We'll have to see what works best.
For me, it would be kind of cool to try to bring life to something that's meant to be for parts. Try to find images and like faces, you know, because they always smile at you. So try to find a smile in the machine, because the parts are pretty cool.
And of course, you've got.
Yeah, Steven's gonna record. We've got other recording devices to pick up the cool sounds instead of picking up like audio block stuff. We can just get the sounds of the bells and the sounds of the
I
typing.
can run around and do all the unique.
It sounds like
selectric.
carriage. It sounds yeah. It's so many cool.
And if we do need any extra, we're not far. He can always just come back, just by himself or something. Or
So what do you envisage as the final piece?
This is somewhat of a new initiative for his channel. Like, this is kind of a new format that we're doing. We've done similar things.
Kind of a hybrid of what
where it's we've done longer form stuff like in Germany and in the Grand Canyon, where we make it all about the people we're interacting with. And yeah, he's taking photos of the people and he's doing that thing. But it's more about the human connection and what these people do and what interesting things they do. Like, we went to the Navajo land where we interviewed somebody about, you know, their buildings and all that stuff, and he took photos of it. But then he interviewed a lady who talked about Navajo culture, and then he took pictures. And it's one of those things like, yeah, pictures are a part of it in this format, but it's more about interviewing the people and the human side of like who's behind these photos or who's in these photos. So involved in this one would be about you guys. Why typewriters? Where does your inspiration come from? Like, why are you in this business? And the resurgence of typewriters, maybe history of some of the typewriters, just to kind of inform the audience through the lens of a photography camera. Like, he's taking pictures while he's talking to you about it, and then getting you. So at the same time, people are learning about you, learning about typewriters, and then maybe learning how to capture some cool photos. All kind of around that.
Right,
it's way less technical than what he normally does.
Yeah.
Ask the questions again.
Yeah.
So he has them in that format. So, you know, we might use the shot of him sitting, formally being interviewed, or we might use, because, you know, I asked you something today, and I ask you the same question next week. You might give me a better answer next week. Or so we'll probably ask the questions multiple times, once sitting, once while he's running around, and just kind of find the coolest parts and piece all that together. And then we'll do really pretty, beautiful like shots of like close-ups of the typewriters and all that stuff and all this, you know. And you guys working, like just you guys working for a little bit, and we see that happen.
And anything, like I said, anything you want to set up and stage, like, you know, these things move around quite a bit.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just having you guys hunker down and fix some stuff. Yeah. Like, we're not even there. Yeah. That's probably the biggest setup that we would.
Yeah, we do a very photojournalistic style, very candid nature. Of course, from time to time, it's like, hey, hold that. That looked great. Let me try getting that shot. But most of it's just doing your thing, and then we capture it.
Yep.
Okay.
This is really great.
When's my typewriter end up on the bench?
As soon as we get we can put
platinum.
it on the bench anytime.
His typewriter, why he came here, why the typewriter is important to him.
Yeah.
So the human aspect of him and his typewriter, as well as like why they feel, you know.
My only
We
concern
get it
is
from both them and Jared as far as like why there's a passion for these typewriters.
Can he actually work on the typewriter tomorrow, or you guys are waiting on parts?
No, there's plenty.
There's actually stuff to be done.
Oh yes.
That's great.
Because that would be great to actually get him working on the
that's
typewriter.
Absolutely.
That's the perfect synergy right there. The fact that Jared's here because it's not just we picked it out of a hat. He has a typewriter. That he
There's
was repairing.
purpose for him to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I mean, it's the same as when we did the Gene place too.
Yeah.
He had to get jeans done and all that. And
Yeah.
so
that always makes it feel very organic to the audience. Like, oh, this isn't just random. Like, he's got a typewriter that's a family heirloom, and it all comes together. Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. That's cool.
Very good.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
yeah, thank you, man.
Probably
I think it's
the majority of.
because I'd love if we could stay in.
Yeah, I think you stay and get the interview done in one place.
I'm not worried.
I mean, look, I think you.
I feel like up here is.
I think you hit here because you got space to maybe hit him here. We can probably move this. You can hit him here and get stuff behind him. You got that nice background there.
And then I get to focus on just the bench.
Maybe even if it's here, you got multiple layers of bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like mine.
Brian's got the fullest bench.
This looks like mine. It's because it is.
Because it is.
Guys, you need to check out a Selectric right here. This thing is the coolest thing ever. Look at this. got lots of concerns, Steven.
Yeah, that's my job.
Concerns.
Yep. Then I get yelled at.
Nobody yells at you. Nobody yells at you.
Steven, did you do it right?
Well, that was pretty cool. We're walking back to the car because we just got to look. Pre-production, pretty darn important, right, Todd?
Sure.
I rarely do it, but these guys do it, so it makes it that much easier. So we're gonna head back to the factory, sit down, have a powwow, probably have lunch, and then we'll be back here tomorrow to do some shooting. Boom. It's sunny. It's sunny. We're going to Cedar Point, getting some lunch. I bet you Steven gets a burger. I bet you Todd gets a burger with no bun, AKA no fun. And I'm getting a salad, probably.
So much for that burger.
Yeah, nice burger, Steven. Nice burger, Todd. Way to go, guys. Way to ruin the
Working
video.
on that beach body.
Why is my car beeping? Is it...
I hate you.
So we just finished the production meeting part of our day, and now what I'm gonna do is show you the gear that I'm bringing, and then show you all the stuff that Steven has to bring. So let's start here with the lenses that I'm bringing. We've got the Nikon 70-200 2.8 FE, the 24-70 2.8 VR, 14-24 2.8. The Nikon D5 is the body that I'll be using. We've got the 24-1.4, first time I'll be using that. The 35-1.4, first time I'll be using that as well. We've got an 85-1.4, which is gonna be great for doing video interviews. The 105 1.4 is gonna be cool for portraits. And on the very end, we have a 105 2.8 macro because there's going to be nice macro shots that I'll have to get of the typewriters. We've got my black rapid strap. We've got my iShoot Raw Think Tank shoulder bag. We've got an airport security right here for toting all of this stuff back and forth with me. We've got a Pixel Pocket Rocket for my cards. And then we finally have a purple iShoot Raw lens cloth. Hey Steven, you ready to show everybody what you're packing for this shoot?
Yes.
Okay, here, catch.
All right, so we've got 2 GoPros that we're bringing. One of them for a behind the scenes look, one of them for a POV shot. We've got 3 aperture bicolor light panels, which will be great for our interview, 3-point lighting. We've also got some extra batteries, power strips for that, all kinds of goodies. We have an XF400, which is great for our run and gun camera, some extra batteries for that as well, and a strap, iShoot Raw strap. And we have ND filters if we go outside, we need to, stop down the light a little bit. We also have an extra 70-200 for our interview. We have 3 D850s also for the interview, shooting in 4K. One of them is on a rig, which comes with a follow focus. Extra batteries, we always need them. Some Nikon ones and some AA's. And we have a whole audio kit, which comes with a Zoom H6, Zoom H1 for a backup. We've got some headphones for monitoring. And we have a couple lav packs, Sennheiser lav packs. We've got some extension cords, so you never know when you need more power. And we have a whole bunch of light stands, tripods, sliders, all kinds of stuff. So that's all the stuff that we need for tomorrow's shoot.
Steve, throw it back.
Here you go.
So there you have it, guys. That is a day of pre-production. It is really important to make sure that you go to the location and scout it out if you have the time to do it, because then you've talked to everybody there, you've gone over the location to see what you can bring, what you might need, then you can come back, have your production meeting, pack all your bags, and get ready to do the photo shoot and to make the photo story. So our goal is to have this out in March, and we hope that you pay attention and wait till that comes out. But this is just a behind the scenes look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's it. We'll bring you this video soon. Thank you. See ya.